Fans are not happy with how Gwen Stefani sounded at the American Music Awards. She is famous for her old hits like Holla Back Girl. However, she did not sound the best according to fans when performing her old songs. There is a lot to unfold and uncover when it comes to this and what happened with her voice last night. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Blake Shelton was an announcer at the American Music Awards last night. However, this was a big honor considering he got to introduce his wife, Gwen Stefani, to the stage. He made sure fans were excited to hear her sing and introduced her as his one and only. Gwen went on stage to perform a mashup of 3 of her songs. She was celebrating 20 years of her album, Love, Angel, Music, Baby, so she sang Sweet Escape, Holla Back Girl, and Swallow My Tears. The performance itself was great and entertaining. There was a lot of movement on stage, and she danced and sang her heart out. Fans loved hearing her throwbacks and jamming to some of their favorite songs by her. However, she did not sound the same as she used to, and this rubbed fans the wrong way. Fans think Gwen sounded too country at the American Music Awards. Gwen Stefani doesn't sound like herself, or is it just me? Why Gwen Stefani sound more like Dolly Parton than Gwen Stefani? Gwen Stefani's voice is far too southern to sing these songs anymore. Gwen Stefani singing Holla Back Girl was a mess. Since when does she have a country twang to her voice? Gwen Stefani married a country singer and now she's trying to sing her old, good stuff with a twang. Make it stop. Yikes. Fans were not impressed with how she sounded last night. It seems as though fans think she sounds too country to sing her old songs now. Not only this, but they felt as though she sounded more like Dolly Parton than herself. Viewers were unsure if she was trying to do this or if living on the Oklahoma farm had changed her accent this much. Either is a possibility in this situation. Introduction music has always been a deeply personal and emotional experience, both for artists and fans. When a beloved artist makes a change, whether in their sound, style, or vocal approach, it often sparks a wave of reactions from their audience. Gwen Stefani, a pop icon known for her distinctive voice, daring fashion, and influential career spanning decades, recently became the center of such a debate following her performance at the American Music Awards, AMAs. Fans took to social media to express their surprise, disappointment, and even outrage over what they perceived as a significant change in her vocal quality. This article explores the context of Gwen Stefani's career, the specifics of her vocal performance at the AMAs, the nature of fan expectations, and the broader implications of artistic evolution. We will analyze why such reactions occur, what they reveal about fandom in the modern age, and how artists navigate change in an era of instant critique. Gwen Stefani, a brief career overview. Gwen Stefani rose to fame in the 1990s as the lead vocalist of No Doubt, a band that fused ska, punk, and pop elements. Their hit, Don't Speak, cemented her status as a compelling frontwoman with a distinctive voice, both powerful and quirky. Post No Doubt, Gwen embarked on a successful solo career, releasing chart-topping singles like Holla Back Girl, The Sweet Escape, and Rich Girl. Her voice, characterized by a unique mix of grit, playfulness, and vibrancy, became an integral part of her brand. Over the years, Gwen has evolved artistically, experimenting with different genres, collaborations, and stylistic elements. Her voice has naturally changed over time due to aging, vocal health, and artistic choices. Yet, fans have generally appreciated her for her authenticity and ability to reinvent herself. The performance at the 2023 AMAs. At the 2023 AMAs, Gwen Stefani took the stage to perform a medley of her hits. The performance was anticipated with excitement but also with curiosity about how her voice would sound decades into her career. Reports and fan videos quickly circulated on social media, revealing a noticeably different vocal tone. Some noted a deeper, raspier quality, while others felt her pitch was less precise than in her earlier days. Her vocal control appeared to be affected, and some fans described her delivery as rougher or less polished. While artistic evolution often involves changes in vocal timbre and technique, the reception was mixed. Many fans expressed concern, feeling that her signature sound was lost or diminished. Comments ranged from supportive to outright critical, with some fans feeling betrayed or disappointed. The fan reaction, rage, disappointment, and debate. The rise of fan expectations. Gwen's fans have a deep emotional connection to her original vocal style. For many, her voice represents a sense of nostalgia, empowerment, and individuality. When they see her perform in a way that deviates from their mental image, reactions can be intense. On social media platforms such as Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit, fans flooded timelines with phrases like, "What happened to Gwen's voice?" or, "She's not the same anymore." The hashtag #GwenVoiceChange trended briefly, sparking debates about aging, vocal health, and artistic authenticity. The nature of vocal changes. It's important to recognize that vocal changes are natural over time. Aging, lifestyle, health, and even the emotional state can influence vocal quality. Many legendary artists, including Madonna, Mick Jagger, and Stevie Nicks, have experienced shifts in their voices, often viewed as part of their artistic journey. However, fans' reactions are often rooted in emotional attachment. When an artist's voice sounds different, it can feel like a betrayal of the identity they've come to associate with that artist. This is compounded by the instant nature of social media, where opinions are shared rapidly and often exaggerated. The outrage. Why the rage? The strongest reactions tend to come from fans who feel that the artist has lost something essential. Some fans accused Gwen of neglecting her vocal health or letting herself go, while others viewed her performance as a sign of decline or lack of effort. In some cases, fans expressed anger at the production choices, questioning whether the performance was live or heavily auto-tuned. These reactions often reveal underlying fears about aging in the entertainment industry and the desire to hold onto a certain idealized image of the artist. Artistic evolution versus fan expectations. The complexity of artistic growth. Artists evolve, often in ways that reflect the personal journeys, health, or creative impulses. Gwen Stefani's changing voice could be a conscious artistic choice, a result of natural aging, or a combination of factors. Some fans may prefer her earlier, more polished sound, but others might appreciate the authenticity and rawness of her current vocal style. The role of performance context. Live performances are inherently unpredictable. Factors such as stage conditions, microphone quality, emotional state, and health all influence how an artist sounds. Sometimes, a less than perfect performance is a genuine reflection of the moment, not a sign of decline. The danger of idolization. Fans often put their favorite artists on pedestals, creating idealized images that are difficult to sustain. When reality differs from expectations, disappointment and even hostility can ensue. Recognizing artists as human beings with limitations and evolving talents is essential for healthy fandom. Broader implications. Aging, industry standards, and social media. Navigating aging in the spotlight. The entertainment industry often values youth and a certain vocal perfection. Artists like Gwen Stefani challenge these norms by continuing to perform and evolve. The mixed reactions to her vocal change highlight societal pressures around aging and attractiveness. The impact of social media. Platforms like Twitter and TikTok amplify fans' voices, making reactions more immediate and intense. While this democratizes opinion sharing, it also fosters echo chambers and mob mentality. Artists are now under constant scrutiny, and small changes can lead to disproportionate backlash. The responsibility of artists and fans. Artists must balance artistic authenticity with audience expectations. Fans, meanwhile, should strive to appreciate growth and change, recognizing that perfection is an illusion. Constructive criticism and empathy can foster healthier fan-artist relationships. Moving forward, embracing change and respecting artistic journeys. Gwen Stefani's vocal change at the AMAs serves as a case study in the complexities of fandom, aging, and artistic evolution. While fans' reactions are valid expressions of their emotional investment, they also reflect broader societal attitudes toward aging, perfection, and authenticity. Artists like Gwen can interpret such reactions as part of their ongoing journey. Fans, in turn, can choose to embrace change, appreciating the artist's honesty and resilience. Conclusion. The wave of fan rage over Gwen Stefani's voice change at the AMAs underscores the deep emotional bonds between artists and their audiences. It highlights the importance of understanding that growth, aging, and experimentation are natural parts of any creative career. While initial reactions may be rooted in disappointment or nostalgia, they also present an opportunity for reflection on our perceptions of beauty, youth, and authenticity in art. Ultimately, Gwen's willingness to perform and evolve demonstrates her resilience and dedication to her craft, reminding us that true artistry encompasses imperfection, vulnerability, and continual growth.